Welcome back to the Blast Off. We're back today talking about some news that is quite literally out of this world. We're going to be chatting about NASA launching astronauts from the United States for the first time in almost a decade, as well as some old news from 50 years ago, Apollo 13, what went wrong and why is it so historic, and also how you can see some space debris from your own backyard. It was just announced last week that SpaceX is ready for the first human space flight, which means that not only are those amazing Falcon 9 rockets that can launch and re-land going to be used again from the United States, but this time they're going to have some astronauts on board them. They'll be launching from the same space pad that Apollo 11 launched from, so I'm sure it's going to be pretty historic.
I think is incredible about this story is that they're planning to go forward despite the unfortunate pandemic that's going on right now. They're planning to go forward with a late May launch, and that launch date kind of coincides with another important anniversary, that of Apollo 13. And we all, know and love the Apollo 13 movie, which, talks about this really heroic and very scary, stressful kind of tale of this group of astronauts who thought they were following in the footsteps of Apollo 11, that they were going to go to the moon, get to land, and just get to walk all over that bad boy. Well, unfortunately, en route, an oxygen tank exploded. And if, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, basically we watched for 2.5 hours as engineers and astronauts worked together to essentially stay alive. And luckily they did, and they were able to find a solution to the problem and were able to orbit the moon. They weren't able to land, but then they came back and were all safe and sound. So I think it's great to mark, this incredible achievement with this new space capsule. So the one that the SpaceX mission will be in, the astronauts will be in what's called the Dragon capsule. They'll be going to the space station. And our Apollo 13 astronauts were in Odyssey. So you gotta love the creative capsule names that they're coming up with for these missions.
You do. I'd feel safer if I was in a Dragon going to outer space.
Yeah, the Odyssey, it just sounds like, I guess, David Bowie probably named his song after that. But it just sounds like, it's an Odyssey. It didn't go so great, in Homer's story. So maybe, think of something a little bit more exciting, like a dragon. But dragons are also make-believe, or are they? So I don't know. I digress. But something that I think kind of blows both of those away. We're talking about these accomplishments and anniversaries. Tonight in the United States, and then certainly you'll be able to catch a glimpse of it in the Southern Hemisphere for the next couple of days, we are whizzing through the debris of Comet Thatcher, which means that you can see the Lyrid meteor shower, which looks like it originates from the constellation Lyra. So I'm going to apologize now. I have no clue how to pronounce that, and it'd probably be pronounced completely differently in Australia. But you can look up near the constellation Hercules, which, going back to our wonderful Greek mythology, and you can see this meteor shower. Now, what I find fantastic is that this is, a meteor shower that's been observed by the human race for thousands of years. So, forget a 50-year anniversary. We're looking at basically the 3,000-year anniversary of getting to watch this meteor shower. So if you get a chance and it's a nice night sky, go out and see if you can't catch one of the debris from this really ancient interstellar body.
You should definitely check out that meteor shower. I know I'm going to try if I can get up in time. Is it early in the morning or late at night?
That's a great question, and I learned an extra bit of physics when it came to the origin of meteor showers. The best time to see meteor showers is actually right before dawn, and that's because the Earth is literally turning into kind of looking towards the sun, so that's daytime, and this debris is on our little orbital path as we go around the sun. So if you can imagine the Earth kind of like, oh, hey, sun, and then boom, it's getting hit, with these bugs on the windshield. And so that's really the best time, not bugs, beautiful glittery lights. But that's the best time to get to see the meteor showers. So for example, I'm in Georgia, and the peak time to see it is about 2 a.m. That's a little bit before dawn, but you've got a nice dark sky and you've got a new moon. So I would aim to go out, you guys are going into fall there. Probably if you could stay up to like midnight, 1 a.m. would be best viewing conditions.
Oh, I can do that easy. That's my normal bedtime. So be sure to check that out. And as you said, I think it's pretty incredible that humans for thousands of years have been looking up into the heavens and not only naming gods after all of the beautiful constellations, but then also predicting future events from like these meteor showers. So ancient Chinese astronomers used to be able to predict how well a new emperor would do by how strong the meteor showers were, which is a little unlucky for them if they were in a particularly strong zone. But I think that's incredible. And now not only can we look up, we can go all the way into outer space. Thank you for watching The Blast Off. It's a pleasure talking about all of our fun space news that we get to find, and we will see you next time.